Hello everyone, my name is Matt. I do agree with the statement that anyone who speaks the language can teach the language. I believe this because as long as someone has a good technique and good content, then they are able to teach the language efficiently. Obviously, you have to learn how to do that first. I'll use myself as an example. I went to Thailand 2 years ago to teach English. I took a little course, but it didn't really tell me how to do my job well. So when I arrived, I was standing in front of a class of 30 screaming kids who didn't speak my language. I also didn't really have good content because they just handed me some old textbooks from their country, and I really had absolutely no technique whatsoever. I tried to be like a fun teacher, a funny teacher, a serious teacher, and it just didn't work. I didn't have the right technique to teach, and the content didn't help anything. So I had to actually learn myself how to reach these kids and really use a good technique to get them to listen to me and respect me, and also to be able to learn from me. And I also had to tweak the content a little bit so that it was something I was able to teach and something they were able to learn. So after a while, I got a great technique down, and I finally got some good content, and I was able to teach them efficiently. So I was able to teach the language even though I started off not knowing what to do. I also believe that you have to hit the zone of proximal development, the sweet spot. In my years of teaching, I've taught in Thailand, Korea, Vietnam, and now I teach online. And I have taught kids who the content was way too difficult for them, and also the content was way too easy for them. And if you don't hit that sweet spot, the zone of proximal development, they're just not going to learn. I've had kids who are it's too easy for them, and they're just so bored, and they don't care, and they don't pay attention to anything. And then there's kids where it just goes right over their head, and they don't know what I'm talking about. So you got to hit that sweet spot, like they call it in the videos, and that's the only way that the students are going to learn, with high technique, high content, and hitting that sweet spot, the zone of proximal development. So yeah, to wrap it up, I do agree with the statement that anyone who speaks the language can teach the language, as long as they have high technique, high content, and they really just feel comfortable and know what they are doing. So thank you for listening. Bye.